Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Dinner Bros podcast. As always, I'm Corey. What we got here?
Carlicioso.
When you gonna get over that?
I don't know. I need to just say my name. I'm Ryan.
Yeah, hey, you worldwide though, so hey, I'm just Corey.
You worldwide Ricks, and I'm nationwide Johnson.
I'm just Corey. Although I will say I am looking rather fly on set tonight.
You are, man. You kind of give me a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air type.
Yeah. We got the cranberry dunks here with Beaverton from Love. That's Nike headquarters. If you guys didn't know.
Yeah, I'm over here Mitch matching designer.
Hey, you can do that when you 6'4", light skin with tattoos. Hey,
man,
got a fresh fade today.
Hey man, I'm telling everybody love a dark skin.
Got it for Turkey Day coming up here in a couple of days. So
gobble gobble.
But on the third installment of our Instagram poll here, we wanted to ask: do you guys think it's hard dating in big cities? And if so, would you say Nashville in particular? I want to go ahead and kick it off to you. Like, what do you think about that?
Man, I think it's all about who you are, but overall, I'm going to say, yeah, I think it is hard to date in a big city, Nashville, any big city really, especially now. Well, I'm going to say especially Nashville, just for the simple fact of this is a big passing through city. This is a bachelor city. Anytime you go on Broadway, you can ask anybody where they're from, and I guarantee you, I'll say probably roughly 7 out of 10 people are going to say they're from out of state or in the state, just a couple hours away.
Right. That makes it hard to date.
Yeah, I was about to get to that. And so it's all about like where your whole scenery is. I'm going to say if you're a bar hopper, yeah, it is hard to date, especially going down to that Broadway sector or whatnot of town.
True, but are bar hoppers really trying to date though? Are they just trying to have fun? I guess you can be both.
That's what makes it hard because you got some people that's trying to have fun. We're old enough here. We know what trying to have fun means.
Right. Yeah. Let's be grown.
Yeah, let's be grown. Yeah. It is what it is. Again, sorry, Mama, you got to hear all this. We are good Christian folk down there in Alabama, but yeah, you got the bar hoppers and everything. Not really trying to take anything serious.
Right.
They looking to come home with you, all that good stuff.
Right.
So yeah, I think it's just like hard, and a lot of people. We talked about this in one of our other episodes where people are fuck boys, or I'm gonna go ahead and use the term fuck girls, even though they ain't a thing.
Right.
A saying, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it.
You said something very interesting here. We talked about
me, really?
You say things interesting from time to time.
Yeah, okay.
And sometimes they have some substance. I'm messing with you. But this time you said something that was interesting. You said people viewing Nashville as a passing through city.
Mm-hmm.
And we see that a lot, right? Like you see, you have your country music scene here. A lot of people, what is it, like 1 in 5 people may come here and, everybody wants to be the next Morgan Wallen, next Chase Rice or whatever.
So I got a guitar in my place right now.
Yeah. And it's collecting dust.
Yeah,
I ain't seen you played in 3 years. So I'm like, are you part of the crew? But again, no shade on those people. We absolutely throwing no salt. But there's also folks in. Yeah, say it again.
I said I hope it's not loud on the mic.
It's all good.
Big ass go.
Yeah. You're fine. Do you want to?
No. We keep on going.
Okay. But again, if that's you, absolutely no problem there. There's different folks in different other industries. The fitness industry is huge here in Nashville, right? So you get fit, or you get out, and I know a lot of people kind of view Nashville as a place where they can come and kind of establish their roots and go on to bigger and better things.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely nothing's wrong with that. We condone that. We condone you building your brand and being able to monetize yourself, make all the money you can in the world, and go on and do the whole thing. But conversely, I've heard from other friends that makes it hard to date because they don't know who's really here for the long term. Now, me personally, I think that's an excuse and that's bullshit. Because
why is it bullshit?
Well, here's why I think it's bullshit. Because if you find, quote unquote, your person, right?
I love when you talk about this stuff.
And they're quote unquote like your person, you would like to think you guys would work together to establish some type of permanent residency somewhere, right? Like if you meet the right person, they would essentially put off things they're doing in life in order to be with you, right? So
Mm-hmm.
it would no longer be, oh, it's just a passing through city. I think it's an excuse, me personally. I think it's easy to say, and when people aren't getting the dating and relational outcomes they want, oh well, Nashville's just a passing through city. Is that the case?
Are you
Or
saying
you
that's
just
an
ain't?
excuse not to be in a relationship?
Yeah, that's an excuse not to be in a
Okay,
relationship.
I'm making
Or
sure
maybe
I'm
an excuse of why you ain't got nobody because you want to say, oh, well, it's just a passing through city. Nobody takes it serious. It's like, yeah, I think it's some people out there that do take it seriously.
Yeah.
You might just be looking in the wrong areas.
Yeah, and the thing is, it is an excuse.
Mm-hmm.
Especially this is a passing through city, and I know I just went on with this rant, but
Mhm.
I'm trying to look at all angles over here. But
Mhm.
no, this is a passing through city. I really didn't want to talk to this person because they're about to move here. Relationships all about growth, right?
Right.
All right. You're supposed to want to grow with somebody,
Right.
and sometimes growing means
Right.
leaving. And
Facts. And for the majority of us, we talk to a wide range of audience. But for the majority of us who are out in corporate America, over half of us work from home. Most of us don't really have children.
mhm,
So you able to, pick your life up.
and just go.
Yeah, and go. If it's something you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Or you just want to make the excuse, well, he's gonna move and that's the reason we can't be together. Or she gonna move and I can't do it. It's like, but have you put the best effort forward? That ain't got nothing to do with Nashville. That's just relative to the people.
Or could they just be like somebody scared to be in a relationship instead of?
Yep, scared that it's gonna fail. That's what I think about it. Again, if you guys disagree, feel free to drop something in the comment section, and when we go back with the live shows,
we can readdress all this stuff.
Yeah, as promised.
We
we
have
can
everything notated over here,
Yeah.
so we can readdress anything from whatever episode you call out the episode. We'll tell you what we talked about.
we get the dialogue, and we'll have a conversation. We'd be excited to have it. The second part to it, though, what we got here listed? Is it because people are looking for a better deal and holding out for the next best thing? I know you got a lot to say about that. Let me paint this picture for you here. And when we say holding out for a better deal, I know the audience is going to probably listen to us and like, what the hell are they talking about?
What are they talking about?
So it would be like this. Imagine, let's just say you a high roller, right? And what I mean by high roller is
like yourself.
No. I'm small time.
You could have fooled me.
I'm small time. I ain't a blue chipper like you. You supposed to be the creme de la creme.
No, hey, I'm just an average Joe.
Meaning you go to Vegas and you get there, and let's say you done hit the lottery for $250,000. Most reasonable people take my money and get the fuck home.
Oh God. Hey,
I done did everything I came to do.
Oh God.
But you got that one person, a subset of people, let me just keep feeding this machine, see if I can get more. If I can get more, I can get more. It's like, I gave you $250.
That's how they get you.
Right. Isn't that good enough? So that's what we call by holding out, looking for a better deal. And a lot of us, as sad as it is, you're getting up there in age. Folks ain't getting any younger. You watching, your relational outcomes and life pass you by, and it's why we holding out. At some point, you gotta take your $250. I know you had you had something to say about that.
Man, you kind of took everything like right out of my mouth. Like I said, we talk about it all the time. I feel like I see it all the time here too. I just know some people personally, kind of stringing along people, and that's okay. Like I ain't no judgment here at all. No
But you think it's because they holding out, looking for a better deal?
It is
right.
It is. It is. And they're like, well, I pulled this. I never thought I'd pull this, and she looked good, but shoot, now I feel like I can get a step higher and get this person.
It's just like the Vegas thing. Oh, I done won $250. Why I can't win $350?
Yeah, I ain't better cash in or cash out just yet.
Right.
Yeah. So like I said, I see it all the time. Is it right? Is it wrong? Like, who's to say? I say it's wrong, but who else say if it's right or wrong? But yeah, I mean, that's all I really have to say about it. Go ahead and keep on playing them chips or whatever it is. I ain't never gambled, so I don't know the
Right.
terminology.
Yeah, you'll keep feeding the machine,
Keep feeding the
tossing
machine.
chips.
Mm-hmm.
But then what happened is what they always say: Vegas always get their money back.
They do.
They're gonna always get even.
They do. And I'll go ahead and one of my
There's
good
been a
friends,
lot of getting even out here.
one of my good friends told me one time, he was like, and he was just speaking in general, but he was like, all right, keep on playing the game. He said, what's gonna happen one day, you're gonna be 35, 40 years old, and ain't nothing but I ain't say this, but he said, it ain't nothing wrong with these type of people, or the one.
We can't say
You can't say that. You want to say
no.
it? Okay. Yeah, we're back up.
Oh hell no, we can't say that shit. No, just say something like the only people gonna be left are gonna be the folks that nobody want to be with.
That or divorcees with 5 kids. You can't say that either.
No.
Oh my gosh.
See, I want to go ahead and let you kick it off because you love this part here.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
You love this part here.
I do. All right. So my big thing is I'm not big into dealing with this whole podcast thing. I've learned so much about Instagram because I don't know. Like I'm seriously clueless to half the stuff that is going on.
I'm not.
Like I don't understand it. I don't get it.
It's not.
But I feel like everybody has an image to uphold, and it really irks my nerves. It irks my nerves. So you got some people that just they have to record every aspect of their life, or have to post every aspect of their life,
and people don't care
at all. Because I can't tell you how many times I didn't click through people's like Instagram stories. Like, why? Like,
right.
why are you posting this? Like, you look good in that dress, or you look good in that suit, but like, I don't care that I just don't give a damn where you at.
Right. Damn, that's harsh.
It is.
So you hating on folks?
I'm a hater. I told hey, we got a funny story about that too.
You just waking up hating?
Yeah, can we go ahead and tell that story real quick? I know we're talking about this, but can we
you go ahead and tell the story.
Okay. All right, so this is probably 2 years ago or so, maybe. I don't know. I'm bad with time, but had a girlfriend, and I don't think I seen her for like a week or so, or I kept putting things off with her. And Corey and I had been hanging out, and so I was like, man, I think it was like a Friday night. I was like, man, like he asked me what I was doing. I was like, man, I got to go out with so and so tonight. I was like, it ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about.
Right, it's over with.
Yeah, I was like just count me out. He said, oh, okay, that's cool. I think I got a date anyway. Blah blah. We're gonna go here. Blah blah blah. Well, okay. And so I come out my room, and he's talking about partying. I said, man, I want to party too. I was like, man. But anyway, he talking about party. I was like, man, go on that date with that girl.
Hey, he had all these damn options. Yeah. He could go do this. He could go do this. He was like, man, what happened to the girl? Yeah. But go on a date with that damn girl.
Said, man, go on that date with that damn girl. And Corey, he kind of like looked at me like, what the hell is your problem? And so we kind of departed for the night and everything. And so we met up with each other the next day, like in our apartment, woke up, came into the living room, always talked and whatnot that Saturday morning. And it was just an elephant in the room, basically.
Yeah, because why the fuck he talking to me like that? Like, man, I ain't done nothing to you.
Yeah, like, man, what's going on with you? He's like, man, I was like, man, I was just hating.
If I'm tired up, you gonna be tired up.
I was like, man, hey, if I got somewhere to be, you got somewhere to be. I was like, we ain't doing this solo shit. I was like,
and the shit was like 100 times funnier once he told me that, bro. On God, I was just hating. But back to the image uphold. Yeah. Going to get too off topic here.
Yeah, sorry about that. I just had to tell that story.
It's all good. I was going to watch football the other day. I was going with some friends, and my guy was like, man, what time y'all going to be here? And I was like, I don't know, like 2:30. And we was like going somewhere on Demumbrian. And I want to say he might have like lived down the street or something. And so I was like, yeah, like if you get a chance to head up there, we just go ahead and meet you. I was like, I was with some other folks and wasn't driving, so I ain't had really control of when I was gonna get there. And he was like, well, you just let me know when you get there because I don't want to be sitting at the table by myself. And I'm like, bro, nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, what are you worried about?
At all.
So that's kind of what we mean by everybody got an image to uphold. Like, people just need to get over themselves because
nobody cares about them.
Nobody gives a damn. Nobody gives a flying fuck.
Man, never mind. I ain't gonna tell that story. It may be a little bit too much for the public right now.
And then there's also the issue of, talking about having the absolute best thing. So, I was talking to a chick one time. Things was going well. And I was actually like, she's checking a lot of boxes. Maybe she, get into it right now, check a couple more. We might can take this thing to the next step. I'll get out the game. So come to find out, she had went like a group dinner with some of her female friends. And the comment was made like, hey, like, why don't you just, be exclusively with Corey? And another one of her friends was like, she ain't got to do that because there's 10 other dudes doing what Corey doing right now. Why she just got to pick him? And if you remember what I said on the last show, I said, yeah, I'm going to get you for you getting me. Always. They fucked up when they told me that. I swear to God they did. And I said, okay, that's how this thing going to be. You'll never get it from me. Never get. We can be cool. We can hang out. Again, we can go on trips. But like after they made that mistake and told me that, all right, cool. Now I see how this thing gonna go. Because you don't want to enter anything into good faith at that point
at all.
So, but here's a quick story on that, and it kind of segues into our next point of all the scheming and the game plan and trying to get over on folks and why. Carlicio, let us know what you think about that.
All I'm going to say is, I feel like I mumbled that. All I'm going to say is, game recognize game. Certain people you just can't get over because they've been there, done that. Somebody's already tried to pull all that stuff on them, used all the excuses in the world on them.
Right.
Because I feel like there's not a thing that I haven't seen.
It look like a duck and talk like a duck.
It's a goddamn duck.
Yeah, damn sure ain't a what? A chick?
I was like, hold on. But yeah, I just feel like there's too many people, girls and guys and girls, however you want to put it. I'm not trying to say anybody first or pinpoint anybody. I just feel like everybody's trying to get over on everybody or manipulate the next person just because they can. But I'm not gonna put all the blame on them though. To be honest with you, as the other person, you got to see that. You got to be able to
peep game.
Yeah.
You got to be able to peep game.
So I'm gonna go ahead and sue me.
Right, because that's one of the things I'm gonna do. I sit back, I walk in the room. I'm here.
I feel like we both very.
Oh yeah.
Because we'll come back and tell some stories like, "Hey man, I don't like this. What this sound like?" We kind of like on the same page about it.
And I like to. Everybody know me. I like to talk a lot. I'm loud and shit. But when I'm into something, I sit back. What's going on here? Let me see how you handle this. Okay, because now I'm gonna handle it that way, whether it was the way I liked it or not. Right? You know what I'm saying? So we just got to sit back and be observing there, and then. Next, moving on, we got the social scene here, right? Like,
hold on, let's move back real quick.
Move back, okay.
Let's move back real quick. So let's talk about that a little bit more though. So if you feel like somebody is getting over you, trying to get over on you, do you try to one up them? Like,
oh, for sure. Okay. Like I said, look, the Lord's still working on me, and you guys gonna hear this a lot. He's still working on me, and he damn sure ain't done with me yet. I ain't where I need to be, but I damn sure ain't where I was. But that's one of the things with me though. Like, if I see you do something and it made me feel some type of way, and you knowingly knew it was gonna make me feel some type of way, game motherfucking on. Yeah. Game on. And see, you better strap in. How they use the seatbelt. You better buckle that shit up.
And I will say that's one of my issues too. It's like I always try to one up you, but I don't try to do it in a mischievous or malicious way.
If they do, I'm doing it the way they did it. They did it to me.
Well, it's different with me, but I still will try to get one up on them.
It ain't different with me.
But I think I sent you a meme the other day, and it said, "Two rights don't make a wrong," and it said, "Baby, it ain't about being right; it's about proving a point." That's me. I just like proving a point. So you do me this way, I got to show you how I feel, like I have to.
Can we move on to the next one?
We move on. I'm sorry.
I didn't want to be rude.
No. I had to go. Let me get some.
Have anything turn hostile up in here, but
no. No, I'm calling
Lord,
cool
Terry, they
and
fighting on the set.
tearing it up. Get a production.
So the next thing, yeah, right. Shout out to the production crew. They weren't able to join us tonight, but I know you guys really love them. At the production crew, they'll be back with us sometime soon.
Yeah, and we're thinking about getting some merch from them too. That we love the production crew. Y'all won't never know who they are probably until we blow up. But.
Right, at a later date.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's also the social scene, the glitz and glamour here. You think about it, in a way,
Nashville think it's Cali.
Yeah, it's turned into like a small Hollywood, Manhattan, Midtown, New York.
Too many uppity people. They think they somebody that they're not, and I love bringing people back down to their level, as you do too. You worse than I am. You worse than I am.
Why he coming at me?
You worse than I am.
I ain't said it to nobody.
Oh man,
I ain't said it to nobody.
The stuff that you have said to put people in their place. I ain't even trying to call nobody out.
Has it worked?
It has. It has. I'm like, did you really say this?
Miss Sally, my shit don't stink. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad, big time. You got it, not me.
All right, man. No, you got it. You got it. I'm just saying the stuff that I've seen you say and put people back in their place. And granted, I love to do it too. And I just don't get certain people. This is a good old country city. I don't care what anybody says.
Facts. It just happened to be really compact in the downtown area. Outside of that, I mean, you got your Mount Juliet's, your Hendersonville's,
Hermitage.
Yeah, your Hermitage.
Nolensville.
Yeah. Dixon County out there.
Yeah. So
Bellevue. Shout out to the glory days on God. Everybody that came through here initially stayed in Bellevue.
Queens. I don't know how we got that name, but we
you said the Bellevue Kings?
Queens.
Oh, the Bellevue Queens?
I don't know why it's Queens, but I'll take it.
Whatever. Nice. Got it started though.
Yeah.
On my way.
That's when we were paying like $500 in rent.
Man, facts. Man, shit was lovely.
I know it. And then, whew.
It was like, we was down there making $100,000, only paying $500 in rent.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, but them drives to tin roof got long.
Yeah, it did. It was like, hey, cool. Like, I know we said we weren't moving downtown, but we gonna have to make our way down.
Yeah. Hold on. I said it. You said it to me, or I said it to you?
You said it to me because I was living in the East. We found out that we were both living here, obviously from the same city or whatnot, hometown. And I think our initial conversation was like, hey, like I ain't really trying to live here because it's just price getting out of hand.
Right.
And Bellevue, and I think you had a friend, Mallory. No, we ain't supposed to name call her or anything, but I think she's safe.
Yeah.
She's safe.
Mallory to go. If you shout out FSU, we really saw what happened to Jordan Travis. It's a total travesty there. But you got Tate Road making there. The season not all the way over yet. Undefeated, y'all go to playoff. Anyways, go ahead.
Anyway, yeah. So I think Mallory kind of talked you into like the grand view out there, and that's when we moved. And then, like you said, that night we went to Tin Roof, and I saw that Uber, that Uber price.
This ain't gonna get it.
Yeah. I was like, yeah. But I remember that's a funny night too. We were sitting there, and he was like, "You better go home, buddy." I was like, "Yep." I looked at it, it said $50. I said, he said, "You staying?" I said, "Yeah."
Damn right you staying.
Yeah, I'll wait on you.
You ain't going nowhere. So I'm good and damn well ready. And then I want to stay an extra 30 minutes. Think you gonna lead me?
Prove a point.
Yeah.
Prove a point to me.
Yeah, he tried to lead me. He do it to me.
I would.
Yep.
Matter of fact, I did it this past weekend. Hey, but you coming to stay, man. I gotta go.
Hey, but so the consensus is it hard? I would say this is my opinion. Is it hard dating in Nashville? I think the answer boils down to depends on what you're looking for.
That's
right?
True.
If you're here to have a good time, you want to meet people, have different experiences, learn different things from different sets of people who are from different parts of the country, let alone parts of the world. I think it's great. I think if you're here and like you want a solid relationship that's probably going to end in marriage and a white picket fence with 2 kids, 2 golden retrievers and all that. Not that it's impossible. You might have to adjust what you're looking for and go outside of the downtown bubble.
Yeah.
And again, we talking generalities here, generalizations. There's no one size fit all, as you'll hear me say.
Yeah.
Just generally speaking, if that's what you're looking for, you're probably gonna have to go ahead and go on the outskirts.
Yeah, and in case nobody knows what he's trying to say, I'm gonna go ahead and just dumb this down a little bit. Not saying that you can explain it very well, but like it's like people hear what you say, but they ain't hearing what you're saying.
Right, because they think it don't apply to them.
Yeah.
I can still do it.
Yeah, exactly. So let me just put it like this. Let's just say and I do have a type. But and this is not.
I ain't got no type.
But but let's
Man.
just say if I like women that are 5'5", blonde,
Mm-hmm.
workout, got to make a certain amount of money
Right.
a year. Let's just say most importantly, just like workout, like just work out, and they got to be very family oriented.
Mm-hmm.
And I may not be explaining this the best way, but I'm just throwing things out here. All right, maybe if I'm going after these type of women, and it ain't working out, maybe I need to go get a 6-foot brunette.
Right, because clearly you ain't what they want.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
If I keep trying this and trying this and trying this, and they want to go out all the time, and I want to go out matter of fact, I ain't even explain that right. But just if they just going out all the time, I'm not a big party or anything. I like to stay in, and this just ain't working out for me. Yeah, I need to go find this, maybe a brunette,
Right.
or maybe a black queen.
Somebody doing something else because this ain't getting it.
Yeah, or go find, I don't know, Pacific Asian, something, just somebody else. So, obviously, something ain't working. So that's all I got to say about it.
Yeah, so again, that's how we end. I think it just depends on. And Ryan, he does this a lot. He has a roundabout way of getting it to a point.
Yeah.
Them damn stories. But anyways, but yeah, that's basically what we ended on. I mean, he's so agreed, right? Like, just really depends on what you're looking for. And then, like, are you what those people want? If so, good luck to you. It probably happen. If not, right to adjust what you're looking for. So again, we're still going to continue to film these. If you guys like what you saw today, put some in the chat section. I know you want to talk about the YouTube and Instagram anytime we in.
Oh yeah, well I was actually going to say make sure that we actually do end this episode on one good thing that we.
Yeah, one good thing that we saw. Yeah, I say for me, man, I saw a man with disabilities outside of Target off of White Bridge Pike, and he was there dangling the Salvation Army bell. And as I was pulling up, I was like, damn, man, a little bit too early for this. Shit, we ain't even hit Thanksgiving yet. But as I pulled up, I saw, the man was disabled. And initially, the Lord had kind of put it on my heart, like, damn. Let me go up to him, like out of all the people that could be doing it, here this guy is doing it. So I was like, I thought that was pretty cool. And so I slid a little $10 donation in there. Okay. I thought it was, and not saying that I'm like bragging on myself for donating, because I hate when folks do that, by the way. But still, that was just the best thing that I saw. What about yourself?
10, I might have to keep it in my wallet. So
man, come on, man. Hey, as the Lord bless you, He wants you to bless others.
That's true. I need somebody to bless me first, though.
It's a season of giving thanks. You're here doing this with me. You seem plenty blessed. Quit complaining here. Go ahead.
I don't know if this will actually count, but you and I were in the barbershop this morning, and I don't know if you saw that fresh fade. You got a nugget in the back of your head, though.
Go ahead, man.
But the handicap guy that came in today, our barber made him feel real comfortable. Moved the regular seat out the way,
right?
So the dude can just bag his wheelchair on in, go ahead and get a cut. Now, obviously, I know he has to do that, but it is just it's nice that you see that, and at the same time, I ain't gonna say I feel like barbers are like, but probably make it like a big deal, like, dang, I gotta cut this dude today or something like that.
Right.
You can just tell our barber was happy as hell to
for sure.
So
for sure. But yeah, like I said, we always try to end this thing with the best thing that we saw. What's your message to the people as far as the socials go?
Oh yeah, follow us on or subscribe to us on YouTube. The Dinner Bros Pod is always going to be in the Instagram link. Our Instagram is the Dinner Bros
_
Pod. Is it not?
No,
the
Dinner Bros _
Yeah.
Peace.